Hey guys, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Meslin. I am your mental fitness trainer here on YouTube. And welcome to our training sessions, our mental training sessions, where on this channel, I am dedicated toward the purpose of us strengthening and restoring the health of our minds. So thank you so much for being here. Truly grateful that you're taking time out to get your mental workout in. And so let's begin. So first things first, please make sure you're wearing comfortable clothing. Make sure that you are in a position that you feel comfortable enough to maintain for 25 minutes. We are going to be sitting silent and still for 25 minutes. So make sure you're wearing comfortable clothing. Also, be sure you're in a space where you feel comfortable enough to close your eyes. You don't have to close your eyes for the type of training that we do, but I have found, and you'll see that I fluctuate between opening and closing my eyes. It just depends on how intense the focus and concentration is. So if you want to close your eyes, just make sure you're in a space where you feel comfortable enough to do so. Use the restroom, drink some water, move around a bit. If you are not accustomed to sitting for 25 minutes straight without moving, this does help to get some of the jitters, some of the angst out of the body. So I highly recommend doing this type of training either first thing when you wake up or just after you work out. So this is a great form of training to introduce into your daily regimen, your daily disciplines. First thing when you wake up, right after you work out, and then maybe even throw in a 3 a day where you do it just before you go to bed. All right. Because it's such a powerful training for our mind. Also, meditation beads. If you find it difficult to do the type of training that we do, because the breath is the sole focal point of the type of training that we do, if you find it difficult to focus on the breath, meditation beads serve as great tools for the type of training that we do. So each bead would represent an inhale and exhale of your breathing. So one bead gets an inhale and exhale. Then you would move to the next bead, inhale, exhale, and then you would just continue for that 25-minute duration. If you're interested in them, I'm pretty sure Amazon has meditation beads, or if you just Google japa, mala beads. These are beads that we can use, or you can use them for the purpose of the type of training that we do. If you want, we have meditation beads. So if you want to leave me a comment that you're interested in them, let me know in the comments, and I'll make sure to get that information to you. But they are great tools, and they are going to help to make you stronger in your ability to concentrate and focus, which is really the purpose of this channel, is to strengthen our concentration and focus muscles. So that is just the prerequisites to the type of training that we're going to do. And then let me tell you the type of technique. So we are going to practice a form of mental training called faith-based mental training. And the reason why it's faith-based is because we're using the breath as the focal point of our concentration and our focus. Faith-based mental training is about recognizing that faith is a mental discipline. It's not only just a mental discipline, but it's a mental discipline where you are trusting and paying attention to God. You're paying attention to divinity, or as I like to say it, divine spirit, because God in faith does not represent a man in the sky. God in faith represents supreme power, meaning nothing can prevent you from that which you desire to see and experience when you are focused on divinity. So we want to get stronger in life, using life as the focal point. So we're going to use the breath as the focal point of our training in order to get more mentally stronger in life. That's all we're doing. And so all you're going to do is you're going to place your focus of attention on your breathing, and then we're going to keep it there. Now, the technique is very simple. You're going to intentionally breathe in and out of your nose. Your mouth is going to be closed. You're seated in a relaxed, comfortable position. Your spine is supported. So you want to be seated in a position where you can maintain a state of alertness and relaxation. So just make it simple. Sit with your back up, just sit up. Sit in a chair, have back support, or sit on the couch, sit with a tree, sit with pillows. Just provide yourself with back support. Make sure your legs are comfortable so you can either cross them or uncross them, plant them. But just make sure you're sitting in a position where you can maintain alertness and relaxation. And all we're going to do is intentionally breathe in and out without pausing, without holding our breath. So you're going to match the state of alertness and relaxation with your breathing. You're not controlling your breathing. So it's okay if you go fast. It's okay if you go slow. It's okay if your breathing is shallow. It's okay if your breathing is deep. Because the challenge is to keep our focus of attention on our breathing, all you have to do is just participate in your inhale and exhale to do that. So you have to intentionally be breathing in and out of your nose, and you want to make that breathing fluid. One of the biggest things we fail to recognize that when we're mentally healthy, we are constantly in a state of peace, meaning our mind is calm, relaxed, prepared for anything that should happen or for anything that life should present to us in the moment. So that's the state we've got to learn to maintain in. But what we tend to do when we're in a state of alertness is we allow ourselves to get stressed out. We allow ourselves to overthink. We allow ourselves to be doubtful, to be fearful. And in faith, those states of being don't exist. They exist only in terms that you're aware of them, but not in terms that they affect you. So we are learning to be so focused on life that we don't allow the natural happenings in life to distract us, to knock us off track, or to derail the vision that we're bringing into reality by trusting God. All right. So we're focusing on the breath. Inhale in and out of the nose, mouth closed, seated in a comfortable position. And that's all we're going to be doing for 25 minutes, guys. It is going to be a challenge, but that is the purpose of this channel, is to challenge your mental muscles, which are concentration and focus. So if you are new here, welcome. And in about 3 seconds, we are going to begin. So make sure you're comfortable and let's go. Again, you are intentionally breathing in and out for 25 minutes straight. You're not pausing. You're not holding your breath. You're not controlling your breath. You are participating in your very own inhale and exhale of your breathing. This is going to keep your concentration and focus on the breath. By breathing in and out intentionally, we're forcing our concentration and focus muscles to stay present to the moment. And what life teaches us is that in faith, a state of peace comes upon us. We come into a mental peace by focusing on the breath because we're in the present moment. We're in a state ready to handle whatever it is we need to handle. Mental peace comes from faith. True implementation of faith. So continue to intentionally breathe in and out, in and out. Make sure you're in a comfortable position that you're going to hold, maintain, not move from. For the next 21 minutes. Don't force the body to relax. Let the relaxation happen on its own. Mental peace that comes from faith is natural. It's nothing forced. So maintain the state of alertness by focusing on your breathing and intentionally breathing in and out to keep yourself in that state. The body temple will relax on its own. First mental peace, then the body relaxes. You're sitting upright, your spine is supported. If you have it, you're using your meditation beads to give all your focus of attention to every inhale and exhale. You're making sure you're not holding your breath or pausing. You're aware of exactly what is taking place in this moment. We're strengthening our ability to concentrate and focus in life using the breath. With faith based mental training, we're not trying to stop our thoughts. We're not trying to numb our feelings. We're not trying to numb how we feel. We're simply learning not to be distracted. In paying attention to the breath, you're paying attention to reality exactly as it is in its totality. That is why in God, nothing is impossible. When you're paying attention to the breath, you have more options on the choices and actions you can take. But you got to have mental stamina to stay focused on the breath. And so that's why we're working the muscles from all angles. You're focused on your breathing and you're intentionally breathing in and out. Going with whatever flow, pace, or rhythm you're feeling in the moment. Go with it. You're in a state where you're prepared anyway. First principle of faith is to trust God. You can only trust what you're paying attention to. All of life is happening in this moment. Therefore, to focus on the breath is to focus on life, is to focus on this present moment. In doing so, you are trusting divine spirit. This is what keeps you confident in your movement in faith, in the movement in using the law. Every inhale, you're alert. Every exhale, you're relaxed. We're maintaining a state of alertness and relaxation. You're not trying to stop how you feel. You're not trying to stop yourself from thinking. You need to be aware of all the things that you feel and aware of all the things that you're thinking. Therefore, we're using the breath to stay focused on life when we're in life, in the emotions, in the experiences, in the thoughts. We got to learn to stay in a state of mental peace so that we have the whole picture. So continue to focus on your breathing and intentionally breathe in and out. If you feel tired, take some big breaths. Again, you're not trying to control your breathing. You're going with whatever you feel. If you feel tired, you might need to take in some big breaths. Inhale, alert. Exhale, relax. Five minutes left, guys. In order to keep your focus of attention on your breathing, you need to be participating in the inhale and exhale. So you have to be breathing on purpose. That's the only way to keep your breathing fluid, to keep your mind in a state of peace. Let the body tempo relax on its own. First mental peace, then the body falls into place and comes into alignment. Stay focused. Continue to intentionally breathe in and out. You got about 2 minutes left. Time, guys. All right, that was 25 minutes of mental training exercise. So for 25 minutes, we were basically implementing the principles of faith. So faith holds 5 principles, and the type of training that I'm sharing with you is all those 5 principles rolled up into focusing on your breath and intentionally breathing in and out. That is the implementation of faith, when you are focused on divinity and then you're actually participating in the fruition of divinity, bringing what you desire to life. So it's a powerful training. You cannot go wrong. We can only get stronger. I will see you guys. Bye.